Are you prepared for hurricane season? Hey guys, my name is Sunny. I am a realtor with Realty One Group Affinity in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Today we are going to talk about how to prepare for a hurricane. Tip number one, if they tell you to evacuate, please do it. I can't tell you how many times we see the news and somebody had 3 or several days worth of warnings, and yet they had to be rescued by a boat from the top story of their house because they refused to leave. Wouldn't you rather get in your car and drive 4 hours away and spend the night in your car, or drive and stay the night in a hotel and then drive home to find out that nothing happened to your home, rather than having to be airlifted from your roof because the water was 20 foot high? If they tell you to evacuate, it's with a darn good reason. Take it seriously. Tip number 2, get a generator. My husband bought a pretty good sized generator that will power the essentials, such as freezers or refrigerators. But have a generator plugged in so that if you have to evacuate for 2 to 3 days, you don't come home to all of the food in your fridge and your freezer that has gone bad. You're gonna have to throw it all away. For no other reason, I just want to be able to keep the food cold so that when we get back to our house, if we had to evacuate, we wouldn't lose all of that stuff. Tip number 3, have a go bag. So FEMA says that you need to have a gallon of water per person in your family to last you for 3 days. So if you have a family of 4, you need to have at least 4 gallons of water for every 3 days. You need to have food that can be just eaten out of the box that doesn't necessarily need to be heated. You know, cans that can be easily opened, boxes, stuff like that. If you're military, go load up on MREs. It's a good idea to have all of that stuff packed in a suitcase or a big cardboard box, ready to go, so that if you are told to evacuate, you just leave and grab that box and go. Also, in a bag to go, have flashlights, batteries, formula, diapers. If your child has a favorite toy that they can't sleep without, prescriptions, the bare necessities, perhaps a battery operated radio. Or have you ever seen those radios that have like a little crank so that it doesn't use any electricity? You can also use one of those, just so that you can monitor the situation back home and see what's going on, so you know when it's time and safe to return. Tip number 4 is to bring in anything from outside that would be considered a projectile. Even the garbage cans. If there are strong winds, those garbage cans are gonna go flying, and the last thing you want is for that to go soaring right through your living room window. So bring in any toys, lawn chairs, swimming pools, the garbage cans, anything that normally sits outside your house. Just bring them in and stick them in the garage before you head out. Tip number 5 is to go and get one of those plastic containers with an airtight lid or a water safe safe and put all of your personal documents in it, such as your birth certificates, your passports, insurance policies, just in case you have to file a claim. Save this to your computer and or a thumb drive and put it in the container from tip number 5 that you'll be taking with you when you evacuate. If your house is damaged and that stuff gets lost, you're gonna have a hard copy with you. It's actually with you and on you. You could put that in a safe up in the attic, but you never know. What if a tree was to land on the house and then there's a hole and the attic gets filled with water? So let's just take that with us, and we will have it with us if we need to evacuate. Tip number 6, if you have enough advanced warning, and depending on your budget, you can get hurricane shutters. Or for a less expensive option, you can cover your windows before you take off using plywood, not OSB, to cover your windows. I put a link below to the FEMA website where they tell you exactly how to go about covering your windows and doors if you have to evacuate. Tip number 7, take pictures of the interior and exterior of your home. Take photos of the roof, the siding, the shutters, etc. And for the interior, literally go room to room and record the condition of the room, the walls, the ceilings, the floors, etc. Also take pictures of your serial numbers from all of your electronics and preferably record a video of the item working. That way, in the event of a loss with any kind of your insurance, you can show proof that you tried to protect your home by covering your windows and doors when you were evacuating. And if there is a loss that is incurred, you have the serial numbers and the video showing that the item actually worked prior to the storm, and that is going to do nothing but help you with that claims process. And last but not least, have a plan. If you live in an area that is prone to hurricanes or torrential downpours, and this is something that happens on an annual basis, and you know that you may be forced to deal with it, have a plan in advance. If there is a huge storm coming next weekend, where are you gonna go? Do you have friends that live in Charlotte that you could go visit? Do you have friends that live in South Carolina that are a couple of hours away, but that are not going to be in the path of the hurricane perhaps? Can you talk to them and say, hey, if we have to evacuate, could we come to your house? Nobody wants to go to a hotel and spend $160 a night for 4 nights if they don't have to. If you've got a friend that's got a guest room and they will gladly take you in, all you've got to do is ask. Worst case scenario, you need to find a shelter. FEMA has a mobile app that you can download also to your phone, and I've linked both of them for Apple and Android down below. So go and download it now. It allows you to find the nearest shelter to where you are. So now you know how to prepare for a hurricane, but will you actually do it? Yes, start doing it. On the way home from work today, stop at the grocery store and buy a couple jugs of water. Buy a few boxes of dry cereal. Buy a package of batteries for your flashlights. Over the weekend, start putting together your go bag. Just have this stuff as a work in progress so that if by chance we do get hit by a hurricane, you have it ready. Hurricane season starts June 1st and will last through November 30th. We don't know which will make landfall or exactly where they will hit. But what if one was coming our way? At least this way, you will start having your stuff together and you don't have to wait until the very last minute and then head to the supermarket and there is complete chaos going on and the shelves are bare and there are no more essentials because everybody has already bought it all. So now you know how to prepare for a hurricane, but the question is, will you do it? Start today. Grab a few gallons of water and put some batteries in your go bag on your way home. Start your go bag this weekend. Take photos of your home over the week. Hurricane preparedness is everything because when the storm hits, it's too late to wish that you would have started sooner. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who may need this info. Stay safe and stay prepared, and we'll see you next time.